Good evening. I'm Denise Dalgleish of Circular Eco, and I am here with Mukesh this evening. Mukesh, could you please introduce yourself, let us know where you are from and a little bit about yourself and what you do that brings you to APAC Energy Transition Week here.
Thank you. Thank you, Dennis. Wonderful, being here at at this fantastic evening co-organized by Circular Eco. I was an invitee, from Circular Eco here participating in terms of energy transition. So I run my consulting business out of Melbourne. I'm wind energy specialist, since last 15 plus years.
Yes.
Indian wind turbine company here as a chief executive of the Australia business. Now in my consulting business, I help raise capital for large scale energy projects and help new commercialization of new technologies,
Yes.
new cage batteries or turbines or the kind, and also help drive innovation, helping Australian company enter India market and scale up, and similarly Indian companies enter Australia market. So that's how I'm trying to basically contribute largely in the India-Australia corridor, but also quite a number of projects in the United States which are aimed at powering data centers, so large-scale data centers with an nameplate capacity of 250 to 300 megawatts.
That's absolutely very impressive. Now, one of the things I think that Circular Eco has as their core values, that they very much appreciate collaboration between business partners from other countries, I guess educational facilities, governments, so forth. Can you tell us a little bit about why you think that that is important, that we form those partnerships?
Look, I think we are in. As the honorable minister said, this is a energy transition. It's a marathon being run as a sprint, 100-meter
Yes.
sprint, and I 100% agree. And I'm a great admirer of the honorable minister Lily de Ambrosio. Have been following her since last 11 plus years, being in Australia. And in a way, this is a change or a transition. And any change management process in an organization or an ecosystem requires all the stakeholders to be aligned.
Yes.
If they're aligned, it's then it's a music, like in an orchestra.
Yes.
If not, then we are not going to, there is going to be noise, and then we won't make the desired outcome, or it would not sound like a music. So absolutely important. Everyone has a role to play, including every citizen like us. We have our role to play, in our own responsible way.
Absolutely. And I guess the whole industry is moving so quickly. It is such a rapidly evolving industry. And I'm sure that the landscape is very different this year to what it was last year. So I guess, in your words, what would you think are some of the main changes that have happened that you have seen, I guess, even in the last 12 months?
I think it's an acceleration on all fronts. More investment is coming. Australia is a triple A rated credit with a credit rating of triple A plus. One of the very few countries in the world that is allowing a positive investor sentiment. So that allows many more projects to progress. The stability of the government with the government, that's another aspect. Seeing the positive aspects or the contours of the country, the projects, quality of renewable energy, so resources, etc. It's also driving number of innovations. Plus, there are innovation programs. And I've been personally involved in an innovation scale-up program, Rise Accelerator program, being driven by CSIRO and Niti Aayog in India. So to drive Australian innovations to scale up in India, find right partners and scale up and provide a gateway to the world. In a way, it provides innovations from Australia, their way to scale it up globally.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like there's some great news there and there's some real positivity for the future. So, look, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us this evening, and I wish you to really enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Dennis, and absolutely great pleasure being here. And it's the enthusiasm, the participation, and a recognition of certain innovators, the contributors, the impact makers, the visionary leader. I mean, all of that, like, to your point, like, how various stakeholders are involved in this transition process, it's absolutely great example. Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
thank you for this opportunity
Thank
to
you
share
again,
my
Mukesh.
thoughts.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.